The glass coming into the zone. Sikic. Back there is Jackson Edward for the Knights. Now Sikic looking to walk right out in front of them with a chance. It just ran out of room. Bouncing around off the draw. Mayu walks in with a chance. Gaudreau makes a stop. Rebound was loose. And Sim was McGurn. Burke was there. Ritchie tried to cut him off. Backhanded towards the front of the net. There's a chance right there. Jamming away at it. McHugh. Scoreless in the opening period. Shots 5-3 London to this point. Del Mastro. Hit Bonk with that. Del Mastro tries to continue on. Del Mastro want to wrap it in front of the net. They score! Marcus Limpar-Lance scores the goal, and the Sarnia Sting open the scoring.
12:08 will be the time of the goal off the stick of Marcus Limpar-Lance as Ethan Del Mastro went in deep and back to the net. Watch Del Mastro here. There's the quick shot, then picks up his own rebound off Bonk's block, and then in back of the net it comes out in front to Limpar-Lance, and Limpar-Lance makes no mistake.
Knights try to back it out in front of the net. Humphrey, centering feed, Crane digging away at it, still loose, and finally Gaudreau. McGurn, shot tipped out in front of that, chance they score! Denver Barkey scores the goal with less than a second to go in the opening period, and the London Knights have tied at one apiece.
Yeah, what a time to get the equalizer. Denver Barkey had the first opportunity, as you see a handful of London fans here in the building cheering that turn of events. Wonk down the right side, then McGurn comes out of the corner. McGurn just directs the shot toward the net. There you see the loose puck. And Barkey was right there to bang it home. Winterton.
Now, back out through center ice. Barkey leans on there. Knights bringing it back. Here's Cowan to the net. He scores! Easton Cowan right there, able to make a move out in front of the net. And he scores to make it a 2-1 hockey game.
Play started at the blue line as the puck was turned over, and we'll see here on the replay shortly as Cowan celebrates the goal. Watch right there. Cowan kind of slid out. I wonder if the Sting might challenge that because it was awful close.
There is no challenge for offside. It is reviewed. But there is no challenge. Cross ice feed. Centered there. Humphrey tried. He was right there on the doorstep. Oh, so close. Scoops it up. Ritchie gets the rolling puck there. Shot bouncing around in front of the net. And Count move it out off the stick of Ritchie, and now Mask can hobble to the bench. Knights try the quick up here. They've got numbers coming in. Going to the net. Mayu scores! Logan Mayu goes upstairs. The Sting caught on a bad change. The Knights took advantage of it. Mayu scores the goal, and the Knights go up by a score of 3-1 on a power play.
15:04 the time of this power play goal off the stick of the Montreal Canadiens draft pick, and Logan Mayu gives the Knights a 2-goal cushion here at 3-1. There's Bowen with a nice up the right side, and then Cowan to Mayu, and Mayu able to go up over that left shoulder of goaltender Ben Gaudreau in tight.
Through into Passageoff. Passageoff right in front of the net. Chance Burke right there, and he put it just wide. Drops it off to Winterton. Winterton shot right into the... Walks over to the left wing side on his backhand. Now trying to set it back up here to Del Balbalus. Kyrou up top. Del Balbalus didn't get all the shot wide. Then it rebound out in front. Big stop by Bowen as he denies it. He went to the bench, but now he's right back out there. Humphrey scores into the empty net. Gaudreau had started to the bench, and then a look out Gaudreau as he dove back. Winterton was right there. He lifts it down the ice, and that goes into the empty net. Ryan Winterton with another one here for the Knights. Into the empty net, and they'll celebrate a 5-1 lead.
I guess the oddity there is now Winterton has, how many playoff goals does Winterton have? Let me see here. He's got 11 playoff goals, and 4 of them in this series have been into the empty net. So he's padded his totals, but he's full marks for his numbers, obviously, but just kind of an oddity in the sense that he scored 4 times this series into an.
Next, you know who's winning the hockey game, but that's going to do it. The London Knights have captured the OHL Western Conference once again, a 5-1 win against the Sarnia Sting. The Knights win the Wayne Gretzky Trophy, and they will move on to the OHL Championship Series, where they will take on the winner of the East for the right to hoist the J. Ross Robertson Cup as the Ontario Hockey League champion. We'll keep it here as we will get some post-game ceremonies. Of course, eventually we'll see the handshakes.
Yeah, as has been noted many times before, maybe the results of this series exactly the same as the one in 1999. The Knights win it 4-2, and we'll move on to play either North Bay or Peterborough.
Hugs at both ends of the ice, and now just waiting for the teams to eventually come together at center ice for handshakes after a very hard-fought series. Indeed, you mentioned Brett Brochu is on the ice for the London Knights, celebrating with his teammates. And of course, the question will be, is Brochu available for the final at all? Nobody's going to tell us.
No, not before the...
He'll be day-to-day.
That's right.
The Knights.
A couple of pretty good goaltenders on the other side, too, with Michael Simpson and the North Bay's goalie, DiVincenzo's as well. So
teams getting set for the handshakes here. The Knights players starting to come to center ice, and I think the Sting won't be far behind. Nolan Dillingham will lead the Sarnia Sting players to center ice for the handshakes. These two teams certainly battled. A hard-fought series.
That's an understatement, for sure. Yeah, there was a lot of physicality in this series, and as you say, two teams that don't necessarily like each other, and they fought to the bitter end for sure. Both teams did.
As you say, it's a tradition in hockey. Players that battle hard and then shake hands when it's all said and done. A lot of these guys familiar with each other through various other means as well, or have battled in the Ontario Hockey League for many years.
Max McHugh there, always a fire plug for the London Knights. And congratulations to the fans as well. The fans filled this building really from the start of the playoffs to right to the very end. So, and the fans in London as well. Of course, they are used to having a full house on a regular basis there, but the fans in Sarnia.
The presentation of the Wayne Gretzky Trophy.
Wayne Gretzky Trophy is named in honor of one of the greatest players in hockey history. Hockey Hall
Ted Baker, Vice President of the Ontario Hockey League, will present it. Looks like George Diaco is going to come over.
Mr. Ted Baker will now present the Wayne Gretzky Trophy.
We'll see if Sean McGurn comes over as well.
And Sean McGurn of the
Co-captains of the London Knights.
Conference champion, London Knights.
There you see McGurn and Diaco come over. And they accept the Wayne Gretzky Trophy as the champions of the Western Conference in the Ontario Hockey League.
They don't have the superstition of not touching that trophy? I guess
It's actually an OHL rule. You have to. Everybody has to touch it. They've just put a clean sheet on it to say everybody touches it. So now, whether you want to raise it up or skate around with it or just kind of do something like this.
Just hand it off to the trainer or somebody.
Or act like you're going to drop it.
McGurn fakes that he's going to drop it.
So the London Knights capture the Wayne Gretzky Trophy as champions of the Western Conference in the Ontario Hockey League. But I think this is symbolic right here. More work to be done. The London Knights won another piece of hardware, and that's the J. Ross Robertson Cup as the Ontario Hockey League champions. They pose for one more photo around it, and then the Knights will wait. They'll be watching very closely what happens at the Peterborough Memorial Center tonight. North Bay leads that series 3-2.
Yeah, a couple of kind of London area products that'll be interesting to see that could play against their former Michael Simpson, of course, in Peterborough. Owen Van Steensel is from Ilderton, not too far from London. One of the spark plugs for North Bay, so there'll be some homecoming for some of the players from the Eastern Conference as well, no matter whether it's Peterborough or North Bay.
So the London Knights celebrate here in Sarnia as they capture the OHL Western Conference Championship in 6 games over the Sarnia Sting. We will take a break. When we come back, we've got post-game festivities to bring you here as the London Knights capture the West over the